I, 20F, am constantly the person my friends come to for advice, but no one is ever there for me when I need it. It has been this way for me for a long time, but as I hit my 20s I've done a lot of thinking and I've made the realization I put everyone else's needs before my own. I am constantly sacrificing to the point where it is expected of me by the people in my life at this point. My two friends in particular that I'm talking about, it sucks even more because they are the only two people I care about from high school and one is my best friend. However, basically anytime they talk to me it's to talk and rant about their problems. Not only is it unfair of them to not reciprocate the favor for me, but it just gets to be exhausting. Every day hearing about the same problems that are either A, out of their control to change, or B, they won't make the effort to change. When I try to call or text anyone in regards to how I feel, my calls go unanswered or I am met with short replies. So usually when I'm upset, I just post on my Spam account and usually it's just me crying and writing a caption about how I feel and people just like it to acknowledge it, but no one really gives a fuck. I go crazy in my own mind sometimes and people don't even know it. They just think I'm okay because it's how I constantly present myself. I wish I knew how to tell my friends I felt this way, but I don't have any way of telling them without feeling like they're going to take it personally. Too long didn't read, my friends all dump their shit on me, but fail to reciprocate when I need it. If you want to be nice about it, then next time you talk you can say something like you feel your relationship is a bit uneven because they never help you with any of your problems, and see how they respond. If they respond well and things change, then good. If not, then just don't listen to them complain anymore. My friend's girlfriend is physically disabled and is depressive bipolar. She was using me as a therapist for a while, but I noticed she never really listened to my advice or tried to change anything. She has different therapies she does already, so now if she asks for my advice in things I just say something like, sorry, I have no idea how to deal with that. You should probably bring it up in your group. And that is a good tactic to shut down further questions. She has a lot of problems, so I'm nice to her about it. Most of my friends I would just straight up say, you complain about this constantly and never do anything to fix it. I'm tired of hearing about it. Don't bring it up again. Be more selfish. You are not obligated to be their sounding board. I used to be in your same shoes, but I got tired of it. Call them out for it. The ones who get mad and stop talking to you weren't your friends to begin with. Don't be their emotional feedback. I've been in a similar situation with 3 different friends over the course of the past 4 to 5 years. I cut ties with the 3 of them. I got emotionally exhausted and felt used and not appreciated. Carried their burdens with them and they rarely gave me a chance to be a part of their happiness. I am a 21F. I learned that communication is key. So try to tell them what you are feeling. And if they don't appreciate you and don't realize that you are not trying to attack them and get all defensive and disregard your feelings entirely, then are they really you fiends? Don't put other people above yourself. I learned that 3 months ago. I have healthy friendships now, and oh boy, the difference between my current friends and past friends is astounding. A teeny tiny example is, I told my current friend that she tends to forget about me when we are hanging out in big groups of people, and what did she do? She immediately apologized, and the next time we got together with our other group of friends she gave me her attention. However, when I told one of my ex-friends how I felt in a long truthful paragraph, she replied after 1 hour with, I'll surprise you, and that's it. She was online for the most of the hour. She didn't reply BTW. One other ex-friend replied with a WhatsApp sticker. My point is, if your friends care about you, they will show it and you will feel it. Still give them the benefit of the doubt and share your feelings with them in a calm way. If they seem to care, give them a chance. If they don't, then do you really need them? I've been there before. It really sucks, and I'm sorry. Took me a while to learn that it's not my responsibility to try and fix their problems, and I ran out of the emotional energy to handle theirs without reciprocation. I kinda just turned in on myself and went silent, and that only made the going crazy in my mind thing worse. I didn't know what to do and was too afraid to reach out. But you seem to have a lot more figured out than I did back then, since you are still reaching out. That's a difficult thing to do, and you're so strong for doing it. I'm confident that you will find someone to listen. Don't lose hope. You're putting in the effort and it will pay off. I know I'm just a stranger on the internet, but I'm here if you want to talk, genuinely, and I'm sure there are more truly good friends to come. I think taking some space from those friends might be helpful, but trust your gut. You know what to do. Good luck, friend. When I was 20 years well, I dealt with this and I cut those friends off completely. I managed to reach out and tried to work things out, and it did work out because by then they were ready to hear me out. Some people need to lose you to know the real value of the friendship. I recommend just going cold turkey on being their emotional baggage handler. Yesterday I have officially moved in with my step-siblings. I'm feeling uncomfortable. So, my mom and dad were never married and I was kind of a whoops. Today I went from an only child to the youngest of 4. It's me 13M, my stepsister 15F, my other stepsister 17F and my stepbrother 17M. I don't really like how the house is. It's loud. I can hear my brother yelling at video games. I feel awkward sleeping with my shirt off because I like my door open when I sleep. My everything is out of order and I don't know what to do. I like my step-siblings. They call me Lil Bro and my 15F stepsister is happy she isn't the youngest anymore. I live with them full time as well because their mom passed 11 years ago from cancer. I just don't know what to do. TD, LRM not used to being a little brother T_T. Seriously, it's a learning curve. You will most certainly adjust and they will too. Added family dynamic. Make sure you allow yourself your space to retreat to if you need to. It's strange having people my age around at all times, especially since they are legally my siblings. Like TF, do siblings do lol. You'll adjust. If you need some alone/quiet time, maybe go for walks outside or find a spot that feels like yours. When it's safe, maybe try the library. You'll adjust. They like you, so that's a good start. There'll be a period of adjustment, and you'll settle into a groove. Be patient, and good luck. Wait, do you think they like me? If you like the step-sibs, then you've literally won the lottery. Seriously, that's the hard part. Some people get stuck with jerks. Normalness will come, with time. Good luck. Moving in can be overwhelming for the first bit. It takes a while to settle. It's a new environment with new people. You'll feel a bit out of place for a while and then you'll settle in and think of it as your home. My F26 boyfriend, M36, corrects me and makes me feel stupid. I've been dating my boyfriend for nearly a year now. He has many amazing qualities and is very intelligent. But he corrects me, or mansplains things to me constantly, whether I'm wrong or not. Being corrected doesn't really bother me. I enjoy learning and I definitely enjoy his knowledge. It's just that he can be so rude and almost demeaning sometimes. If I'm talking about something he already knows, he interrupts me to finish what I'm saying. If I make a mistake or am wrong about something, he will interrupt me and correct me, and even go into a lesson about why I'm wrong. As an example, recently, he was saying something about car and asked if I even knew what the pedals did, which was a leading question already. I said one makes the car go and the other makes it stop, and says wrong. Goes on a 20-minute rant about how engines work, how transmissions work, how brakes works, the different types of fluids. Nothing I was particularly interested in, but I listened and tried to understand. If he is questioning anything I say, even if he doesn't know, he will Google it while we are talking, in the hopes to correct me, even if I'm right about what I'm talking about. And this can be about anything and everything. Oftentimes the smaller the thing he's correcting me on, the bigger deal it seems. But when roles are reversed, he cannot handle being corrected. He gets very frustrated when interrupted when he's talking, even if I don't mean to interrupt him. Actually don't often correct him anymore about small things anymore because he gets so defensive, which makes him correcting me so strongly about small things even more frustrating. My best friend told me that she felt like he treated and talked to me like I was a child when she first met him. And sometimes, I do feel that way as well, like I'm being talked at instead of to. I brought up all of these things to him and in couples therapy, and while he acknowledges it, and has even admitted it's an issue with his ego, but when he is angry or frustrated or even having a stressful day, it gets worse, like it's uncontrollable to him, and addressing it in the moment often just makes him very defensive and causes heated arguments. Anyone have experience in something like this from either side? I'm feeling like I'm getting close to my wits with this relationship over the way he talks to me, which to me seems like a pretty easy fix. I have definitely curated the way I talk to him based on our experiences. Too long didn't read. My boyfriend corrects me constantly by being demeaning, but gets incredibly defensive when corrected, and it's making me question if the relationship is going to work. I dated someone like this and it broke the relationship. I felt that they were being super condescending towards me, that they were talking down to me. Majority of the stuff they would correct was super inane and didn't matter, or it was just totally a matter of their opinion which somehow had to be correct. Just got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore and I just basically stopped talking to them because of it. It seemed like a small issue at the beginning, but because a major problem. He is an insufferable ass. Why would you want to waste any additional time with him? He quizzed you about how cars work? Why? This all sounds super annoying and frustrating. If you're in therapy together and he still refuses to change, and at his age he may never, you should consider ending the relationship. He quizzed you about how cars work? Why? Because he likes to make her feel stupid. That's not an incidental consequence of him explaining things, it's his intention. He trapped her into a trick question so he could talk down to her. Mid-30s male belittles his much younger mid-20s partner, and then can't handle being corrected in a much politer way than what he does by said younger partner. Do I need to spell it out? He likes believing he is better than you. I doubt he's ever going to change. What an egotistical child. Dump him. Dump him. This sounds completely exhausting. You have told him about it, you have tried couples counseling, and he's admitted he has an issue. And yet, nothing actually changes. Probably because he doesn't care enough to change it. I wonder if he started dating someone 10 years younger than him because he enjoys the dynamic of being more experienced and knowledgeable than his partner. Honestly, I am a big proponent of couples counseling, but if your relationship can't even survive its first year without professional assistance, that's not a relationship you want to be in.